Hello, my name is Mason. Today we're going to be learning how to shoot a jump shot. So let's get right into it. So first things first, the most important thing is that we have a good base, okay? Because all of our power for our shot comes from our legs, from our feet, all right? We have that power transfer from our feet and our legs, both through our body, up through our arm, and out for the jump shot, okay? So we need to have a good base to make sure we have a good jump shot. So what do I mean by good base? First things first, we need to have our feet shoulder length apart. I know it's kind of hard to see me, okay, but we need to have our feet shoulder length apart, all right? And we need to have our toes pointing forward, pointing towards the basket. Okay, so we don't want our feet out here. We don't want our feet in here, okay? Because if we do that, it'll be really easy to get off balance, all right? And in the game of basketball, you're gonna be shooting a lot of shots that are not just catch and shoot. It's gonna be more difficult than that. And if we have our feet out here, super wide or super in tight, then our balance is gonna be thrown off. So making sure we're shoulder length apart, toes pointed forward towards the basket. That's first. Secondly, with our arm, all right? I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna be using my right arm, all right, and my right leg for this. We need to make sure that our arm is in a straight up and down vertical line, all right? Vertical line, we want it to be aligned with our leg, all right? We want our elbow straight and aligned like this, going all the way down to our toes, pointing this way, all right? Because if we get our elbow super in like this, or super out like this, then the ball is gonna be going all over the place. It's gonna be a lot less easy to control because when you shoot, you're having to adjust, all right, and the ball's rolling off certain ways or this. It's just not good. So we want our arm to be straight up and down. That way when we let go, the ball's going straight, okay? Now, obviously you guys are gonna jump. I don't have much room to jump right now. So what we do is, say I have a ball right here, all right? I'm not gonna put it up just so you guys can hear me a little better. We're gonna be knees bent, all right? Ready to shoot. See, I catch the ball, all right? I'm gonna be exploding up through my legs, extending all the way, jumping up in the air. And once I'm at the top of my jump, or the apex of the jump, all right, I'm snapping my wrists and I'm straightening my arm. So I'm here, all right, and then I'm straightening my arm, snapping my wrist. All right, dip your hand in the cookie jar, all right? It's like you're reaching up on top of the fridge, grabbing some cookies from the cookie jar. So, do as you ready, locked and loaded. All right, get your good base, your toes pointed forward, arm in a line, all right? And now I'm exploding up, snapping the wrist, straightening the arm, all right? Dipping my hand in the cookie jar, okay? Leave it there. All right, now, when we shoot, we want the ball in our hand, okay? But we do not want the ball touching our palm, all right? We want a little bit of space. I know it looks like there's not much, but you can kind of see there's space for my finger, all right? There's space to get through in here, all right? We don't want the ball like this, all right? Because then it's like a slingshot, and we're like throwing it forward. Okay, we're going up with it. So we want to go on the fingers, all right? I want to go up in the air, okay? So it's important that we have the ball not at our palm. We want it on our fingers. Next, and probably last, I'll talk about the guide hand. So obviously, if we played basketball with one hand, it'd be pretty difficult to shoot the ball if every time we caught the ball, we had to catch it like this, all right, and then get it situated and get in the stance. So we have our guide hand here on the ball. For me, it's my left hand, all right? And the left hand, the guide hand, is here to do exactly the name of it. It's here to guide it, all right? It's not here to shoot it. So when I shoot the ball, all right, catch the ball or whatever, all right, I have my right hand in the line, my right arm in the line with my leg, all right, my left hand on the side of the ball. Now, really, you can put your guide hand wherever it feels comfortable, okay? You can put it on the side, you can put it in front if you want, all right? As long as, this is very important, as long as you are not shooting with your left hand at all. So when your shot actually happens, you do not want your left hand involved at all. Because if I have my left hand on this ball and I push with it even a little bit, it's gonna throw off the rotation. The rotation is gonna spin sideways, it's gonna spin forward, all right? And we shoot the ball, we want it to spin backwards at us, all right? So as I go to shoot the ball, I'm putting it up, all right? And as I'm extending my arm and snapping my wrist, I'm letting go with this left hand, all right? And I'm pushing through, okay? Now you can leave it here, you can drop it, whatever, but just make sure that this left hand is not pushing the ball at all. So I catch here, lock and loaded, go up. When I get to the apex, I'm snapping my arm, my wrist, left hand comes off, pushing it, all right? And hopefully the ball should be spinning back towards you, okay? So again, let's walk through one more time. Good base, all right? Feet shoulder length apart, toes pointed forward towards the basket, elbow in a straight line, all right, not out, not too far in, elbow in a straight line with your leg pointed towards the basket, all right? Ball in the hand, on the fingers, not in the palm, right? Not down here, up here, all right? When we shoot, extend the arm, snap the wrist, shoot at the apex of your jump, that way you get the most power, all right? And then make sure that the guide hand is not affecting the ball in any way. It's just here to help hold it there. That way it's harder to lose it. Easier jump shot. So hope that helps with the jump shots a little bit. The best way to get good at jump shooting is just practice. Something you can even lay in your bed and do. You can lay up and look at the ceiling and shoot just straight up and back down at yourself, okay? The best way to get good, like I said, just reps. So hope that helped a little bit.